It's not going to be easy. It's going to be fucking.
Yo, good morning, boys and girls. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Good morning, good morning. Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button for me if you guys would not mind. Good morning, good morning. What's up, Wolf Dubai? Good morning, Dario. Jamie, good morning. Good to see ya. What's up, Bill? Eric, good morning. Meme Pages 3, good morning. Who else we got in here? Good morning, Simba. Good morning, George. Tom, good morning. Good to see you, boys and girls. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good morning, Caden. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, guys. Market just opened up here, so we will not waste any time and jump in. Just a quick heads up. We do still have some more data on the way today. We had unemployment and final GDP numbers come out in pre-market. And we got 10 a.m. red folder news. We got October PCE data coming out at 10 a.m. So we will see how that goes. My anticipation, just because of this though, is that the first 30 minutes could be pretty choppy, and that we'll have to wait for the 10 a.m. news to pass. At least that's generally what we see when we have red folder 10 a.m. news. But jumping into the chart here, we did get a nice rally. One, obviously, I guess first and foremost, yesterday. If you guys were on yesterday, we had a nice long towards the new week opening gap. We tapped the new week opening gap yesterday in the late morning, and then we ended up getting a huge sell-off. The opportunity that I ended up actually catching yesterday, if you guys were with me yesterday, I got left behind by like 3 points on my buy limit in the morning. And I did catch a little bit of the sell-off here going into this hourly fair value gap and hourly order block. And then we ended up getting another reversal with a huge displacement higher at 2 o'clock. Basically now filling in this entire new week opening gap. In the overnight trading, you can see Asia session here. Then getting into London session, another expansion higher. And to me, we have some unfinished business that we could be interested in trading lower for. Let me jump up to the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour looks a little bit more efficient, if I'm being honest. I was just looking here at the hourly. And my eyes kept going to below this low right here, below both of these ranges, and this unmitigated hourly gap. The 4 hour looks a little bit more efficient, and we might be a little bit too strong to see that. That's what my eyes first were drawn to when I opened the charts, but you can see a little bit more relative strength in the ES right now. Right now, the hourly candle on NQ is printing lower, while ES is printing higher. So let's just keep scaling in here. I'm assuming, yeah, we've taken a London high at this point, yeah. So, ooh, that looks actually kind of nasty, boys. That looks a little nasty, don't it? Asia range manipulated both sides. London, we've manipulated London high. Huh? Let's mark out our levels here. London low. A little nasty. A little nasty. So, all right, opening up here. Let's see if NQ is going to start dragging ES down or vice versa. But like I said, boys, kind of anticipating some chop for the next 25 minutes, to be honest. That'd be my expectation, at least. We'll see what happens. But as far as a bias goes today, it's kind of a wait and see for me, to be honest. I don't really have like a strong, we need to go here, we need to go there. I think based on the way everything looks right now, we should more likelihood see a move lower, potentially to the London low, but at least bare minimum, you know, we got a lot of unfinished business even just here from London to rebalance. You know, could maybe just see this low be taken, could see a rebalance here of this structure, fill this imbalance, and then see price continue higher. That could be a strong possibility as well. I'll just mark this out on the hourly, just so we got it. We can see that level. So that is the thought process as far as I'm concerned, boys and girls. Let's jump back up to the 5 here. Nice move down right now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, ES and NQ out of sync right now. Looking at the poll in the chat, what do we got here? We got, holy shit, 60% of the chat is bullish right now. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely going lower, boy. Yeah, it's definitely going to be dumping today. Oh, my gosh. The chat is very lopsided bullish right now. We'll see if that changes, though. We only got 105 votes so far. 17% bearish, 23%. We got 23% of the chat is very honest. And they say that they're actually clueless lately. Save our ship. So we got a little bit of everything. Covered all of our bases. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Big Head? Aman, good morning. Pear, good morning. Early predictions. I mean, early predictions would just be wanting to see, you know. I mean, even if you're bullish, you'd still want to see a manipulation lower first, right? So, I mean, that's what I would say. I would say if I was a betting man, you know, I'm not even gonna say that. I really don't know right now. We could see this level give out, and we could really see a flush, or we could see a bounce right here. So I really don't know. I'm not gonna make any bold predictions. Not gonna make any bold predictions. It was just a crazy market yesterday, boys, was it not? I mean, like, just in hindsight, even if you didn't trade yesterday, like, you just see what happened, and this is all just based on obviously Trump speaking at the World Economic Forum, and you know, obviously the tariff. Dude, it's so funny, the game with tariffs that we're playing. It's just like Trump's like, one day we're talking about how we're putting on 10% tariffs, and then he's oh yeah, and then the market drops, and then like a couple days later he's like, yeah, I'll just JK LOL, you know what I mean? Just kidding, I wasn't, you know, we weren't actually gonna do that. I was just trying to get Greenland, and then the market flies, and it's just crazy moves here. So yeah, yesterday was nuts. JK LOL, guys. I wasn't actually gonna do the tariffs, but fucking made you look. Up 423 points. Down 350 points. All the way back up 500 points, bro. Dude, like, add that all up. What do we got? 350, or what was it? I already forget. Fucking A. Somebody do the math here. 469 points up. 340 points down, 500 back up. Somebody do the math. Like the total movement there, like 1600. Crazy. What a day to be alive, boys. What a day. Now, you know what they say, though. If you ask for volatility, you can't complain when it comes. Oh, yeah, getting some respect here off of the, I guess you just call this an order block, hourly OB here. First presented for value gap on the 1 minute is right here. Oops. That. What do our ranges look like right now? Tell me why. So yeah, boys, that's the thought process for now. That is the thought process. I'm just gonna mark out my MNQ chart as well, just so it's ready to go. In the event of a impromptu situation. Yeah, ES still trading new highs here. All right, boys. All right. Caught some longs. Nice, Santana. You know what is AM manipulation? What? Hausmeister what a fucking name, pal. Holy cow. Hausmeister in Gung Servi. Wow. I don't think I could pronounce that if I tried. Do I know? You know what is AM manipulation? I gotta be honest, I don't even understand your question either. Well, let's run that back, Hausermeister. Let's try that again. You're shorting this? Good luck, man. Good luck, Luke. I think I'm just gonna wait. That's what I told you guys yesterday as well. My anticipation was gonna be waiting until 10 o'clock for sure, or after 10, I should say. Good morning, Kookie. Yes, George. The accounts that I'm trading on stream here are the Lightning fundeds. Yep. That is correct. News in 18 minutes, I'm on. Yep. Just reading through the chat here, seeing if I miss anything. So funny at this point. The price action, yeah. Clear insider trading shit. Bro, I just wonder, I'm like, obviously Trump is well aware of, and as is everybody in our government well aware of, like, just the markets, how they've been moving. He did say yesterday that the stock market was going to double, though. And, I mean, listen, it seems like a crazy bold thing to say, and, you know, just the idea of the stock market doubling from where it's been at, I guess the thought is a little wild, depending on how quickly it happens. But listen, up to this point, Trump in his trade signals, they've delivered. You know what I mean? You guys can't forget when he said it would be a great time to buy, and that was literally the bottom of the tariff market. So listen, if there's anybody that has been the opposite of Jim Cramer, it's been Donald Trump. So kind of, you know, prove it innocent till proven guilty, I suppose. But I did see another headline. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago that Cramer had like his first accurate prediction ever, I think, or something. I don't know. Twitter was in a blaze about it. I thought that was funny. Imagine being the one guy that's like, you know what? He's seen Jim Cramer just be wrong so often. He's just like, all right, I'm going to actually start executing against Jim Cramer. And then that's the one time Jim Cramer's correct. Oh, that guy probably feels like shit. It's kind of like when you buy a trader's signal group because they've just been on like some crazy winning streak. This actually also happens with my live streams. If I'm on a nice like winning streak, I'll see my viewers jump up to like, I think my peak is like 800 live viewers at one time. And it's always after like a long winning streak. and then you guys know what comes next. You know what I mean? Like usually after a winning streak, eventually the winning streak comes to an end. And then usually you're due for a loss or two. I just think it's funny how that, like, why is human psychology like that? It's so funny. If anything, you should be like following somebody that you trust like after a losing streak because they're probably due for a winning streak, right? Just based on the data and the statistics. I don't know. It's kind of like, I guess it's just like the markets overall. Everybody gets scared when the market's going down and they sell when they should be buying and vice versa. Damn, humans, man. Maybe we're not the most intelligent species. Because sometimes it makes you wonder. You know what I mean? Sometimes. Also, by the way, boys and girls, let me check actually. I don't see how long it was extended for. The 40% off on Tradeify select accounts was extended. It was not extended for the growth accounts. Let me check. But it was extended for the select accounts only until, what is today? Today is the 22nd, right? Yeah. It was extended until, oh, this flyer I think is wrong. I think they got the wrong time on the flyer. It says Friday, January 22nd. But today's the 22nd. So I think they got the flyer wrong. Anyway, I believe it's extended till the end of the week, boys. Let's go with that. What's up, Ragher? I'm doing well, man. How are you? Yeah, dude, the inverse Jim Cramer. It's kind of like the isn't there a page? I don't even know how this page exists. Like, how does you guys have heard of that page that copies or like calls out Nancy Pelosi's positions? My question is, and first of all, I heard that everybody that, like, all the trades that were called out by this Twitter page that like follows Nancy Pelosi's trade positions, like all the trades like hit, which obviously you'd expect. But what I'm confused about is like, where do they find this information at? How does somebody just know what Nancy? I'm assuming that there must be public records of trades that they're taking. I just don't know where that exists at. Like, where would a guy like me even see that? You know what I mean? Does anybody in here know? Yeah, I don't know. There was a page. There was a page somewhere on X. I don't know if it still exists. I'm assuming it probably does. But yeah, there was a page that like alerted when Nancy Pelosi opened up like positions on different things. It was like Nancy Pelosi callouts or something. I don't remember what, something like that. But I'm just like, I remember thinking, I'm like, where the hell was that? Where does an average person even see that? You know what I mean? Maybe I just haven't been in the game long enough if I don't know that answer. Maybe that's just the reality of it. Maybe I haven't been, maybe I need to join politics and then I'll finally know. All right, man, the sell-off is continuing here. Nice displacement. This wick was a little wild. London low 499. The that internal low 483. It was kind of a pre-London low. But yeah, if you look at the overall range here, right, like, and just look at the overnight sessions, it's a big range, yes, and there's definitely opportunity in a range that's this big. But you know, overall, it's still pretty choppy, you might say. Oops. Yeah, pretty weak. We left this 5-minute gap. Never made it back to it. Whoever said that they were in shorts up here, sitting real nice. Where's the 15-minute orb at? They're right here. Here's your first 15-minute close. Yeah, but if you're doing that, you're waiting for a close below this low, right? So you're, oops. So you just entered short here, if you're an orb trader. Congrats to the congrats to the shorting guy. Congrats to the bear. Congrats to the bear. Macro beginning. Why should we go round and round the truth like we've been doing every time we learn alone? Yeah, I'm with you, Chris. I think they're going to sweep before the news. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't be surprised if they left it in this range and then we see London lows and this external or this internal low left until after 10 a.m. We'll see. I mean, we're pretty close by now. It's only 9 minutes away. Let's see if it's got the juice to get there before 10. Why would you be bullish if you did not sweep shit for now? Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone in the chat? I never said I was bullish or anything. Didn't want to go short because my bias is bullish. Yeah, but I said even if you were bullish, you still would like to see a retracement, you know, before going long. Which we are getting here, so I would say we're right on track. The question will really be if we get below here or not. Yeah, here's our 4 hour. Like I said, I felt like the 4 hour looked fairly efficient. The hourly was really what was in question for me. So you can see now on the 4 hour, we've traded down now, rebalanced here, you know, kind of an immediate rebalance. If this holds, I mean, there's nothing on the 4 hour. Why would we need to come back down here? Let's check the daily quick. But we have had this new week opening gap fill. Wouldn't that be some shit if this gap just holds perfect resistance and then we see December low? Ay. But yeah, the daily 4 hour. Let's see what happens, man. All right. Oops. Blue 60. I don't think I'm going to be trading before 9:30 opening. Caught the short right at the top at 9:20, but stop was a little on the tight side. We move on, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been much of a pre-market trader ever, really. Not on the indices, at least. Bro, it's so tricky. Like anything could happen. You could just usually though, like opening bell volatility, most of the time it will like set a range, right? It'll like quickly, you know, set a low and then distribute, or set a high, distribute, or it'll do both. It'll set, you know, kind of that opening range high, opening range low, and then it sets the range and then we go run it out. I mean, honestly, yesterday that is what happened. Yesterday we did that. When that big retracement happened, we traded as low as ES's opening range low. On the hourly, it was a 1 hour gap and a 1 hour order block tap as well. And then we continued higher. That was the internal to external range rotation. But yeah, back in my more degenerate days, whenever you're a trader, you're still a little bit degen. But in my more degenerate days, when you would just trade anything and anything at all times just because you felt like it, opening bell was just always a problem for me. Whenever a trade would hit, it just felt like a gamble that just went my way. A lot of opportunity to get, you know what. It's great when it works, though. It's great when it works. You think long's looking good? I don't know. We're holding this gap here. This was our true first displacement and gap below this low here. So I would think longs would look good if this failed, maybe, but otherwise, nah. Let's see, boys. 4 minutes, not even until 10 o'clock. You guys thinking we get? I don't think we get London low before 10. Unless we just get a big, you know, Drake candle down here. Would be not surprised though to see like 10 a.m. open up and then 10 a.m. rips it. If you're in shorts, though, I guess manage your position however you want. I'd probably be break even. A couple of you guys said you were short from up here. You're probably pretty decent. Wouldn't want to see any of this fail anyway. If we do, then I'm taking over your stream. If we do what? Oh, if we hit London before 10. Tell you what, Cookie, if that happens, if you want, I will send everybody from this stream over to your YouTube channel, and we will. I'll let you start up a stream, and we'll watch you for the day. Are you in? Let me know. We'll watch you for the day. I'll be your number one. I'll be your number one chatter. I'll be trolling you in the chat. I'm gonna as soon as you take a trade on, I'm gonna type this. Oh, dude. I just wonder what that feels like one time, you know what I mean? I would go in like somebody else's stream and type it, but just to like see how it feels. But I don't know. I just hate to be that guy, you know what I mean? No matter what trade they take. I could be the same trade I'm in. I'm just going to say that. All right, guys. News incoming in a minute. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's send these markets, chat. Let's send it. Come on. Wait, is there anybody in the chat that feels like we won't even get London low? I'll tell you what, if we don't get it and we get all the way back up above here, I'll feel that way. If we get back up above here like the 640s and close, I'll start to feel that way for sure. We are SMTing right now. We are SMTing at the low at midnight. What's gonna be? What's it gonna be? It's either gonna be a rip back above this structure here, or we're just gonna frickin' melt right to London. Right at 10 o'clock. Count it down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. 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 What? Oh. New York Midnight on ES just kissed. Don't tease it. Don't tease it. Anyway, here's the here's the hourly chart. I wouldn't necessarily call this an inversion necessarily. We obviously still have this hourly gap potentially holding price. Same with on ES as well. But fairly decent closure here for lower on the hourly, previous hourly candle. I do wonder if we could get just a manipulation in this hourly candle to these lows, and then we actually see the wick back, right? And then this hourly candle ends up closing bullish, and then we end up respecting the gap with the body closure. I wonder if that could be a thing today. I wonder. Market doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't hold anything back sometimes, so that could be, it could happen. Or we just take this hourly low, leave these lows for later, and you know, go to heaven. But what's up, Habibi? Come on, market, get London. We don't want anybody with OCD in the chat feeling some type of way today. Let's just clean it. Let's just clean it all out. Clean it all out. Leave no doubt. And then it's game time. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? You have OCD? I have OCD as well. That must be a trader thing. I feel like most traders probably have OCD. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the first time your OCD really gets triggered in trading is when you first start trading and you learn what indicators are, and you got like 10 different indicators on your chart. Maybe you're marking up trend lines, support, resistance. Your chart basically looks like a 4-year-old threw up on your chart with a box of crayons. You know what I mean? I feel like, dude, maybe that's why a lot of traders like gravitated to ICT. You're like, wait, you're telling me my chart can be naked and I can get away with drawing like one line in one square box? I'm in. Sign me up. I don't care if it's trading like the banks. I don't care at all. Just get all this shit off my chart. It's fucking making me nauseous. Dude, so many people got so many indicators on their chart. It's just like watching it's just like, it's like if you had epilepsy, you might have a problem. You know what I mean? All these colors and flashing lights. Yeah, dude, I think the Dom looks sick. Like, I actually, like, aesthetically kind of like it. Aesthetically, I find it kind of pleasing to just, like, have. But holy fuck, trying to read that thing. I'm sitting there, like, you watch that shit flicker up and down, like, tick by tick, and I'm just like, how is that not... That shit would just, like, annoy the fuck out of me if I was actually trying to read it and trade it, I think, but... I just don't get, like, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I'm seeing all these, oh my god, like, you're just, like, watching all these fucking orders, like, go up and down, fucking 2 ticks away from your, it's just like, what? Oh my god, long, short, yeah, fuck yeah, woo! You know what I mean? That's what it feels like if you were trying to trade that. I don't know. not against order flow traders. I'm just saying. Oh, the heat map, bro. Oh my god. Again, looks kind of cool, but also looks kind of ugly. I just don't get it. I just don't see the true value in it. But what do I know? Now, I can see, like, if you're talking about order flow, I can see the volume profile. I can understand that, right? Because you can take your higher time frame ranges. You can take internal ranges. It really doesn't matter. Like, let's just see. Let's just take yesterday from the low to the swing high. I can see the use case here, right? Our point of control lines up with that unmitigated hourly gap. That was kind of the first area that I mentioned. This hourly gap. Point of control lines up with it perfectly. Like, so that would be something that I could see value in, something like this being added to someone's arsenal. But like the Dom and shit, I don't know. I would have it just for like aesthetically pleasing. Like if I was to make videos, just so the video like looked cool. Other than that though. But yeah, the point of control on this range is right here. I don't think that's necessarily a coincidence. You could easily see us getting into that area here. For sure. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if you were just to use this price action from today. Just go from like New York midnight to, I guess we'll just go all the way. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we're all the way. We're below the value area low, boys. We're below the value area low. Oh my god, oh my god. And then I guess, yeah. So what some people would maybe do in this situation, I'm not a volume profile like trader or anything, but correct me if I'm wrong. I think they would do something like this. They would basically take yesterday's range And then they would, dude, it just, like, if you just take the whole range, the point of control's right here. Yesterday's value area high is the same level as that point of control, this hourly gap. Boys, we're piecing together this puzzle. We're piecing it together. Oh my God. Are we volume profile traders now? Are we volume profile traders? In a world where ICT meets volume profile, we introduce you to, I don't know, inner circle profile traders. Where not only we trade like the banks. Anyway, you get it. You get the point. You know what, Rico, you shut the fuck up. Rico, I'm sick of your fucking attitude, pal. We are the banks. They say that the banks and the hedge funds don't trade fair value gaps. I just laugh. And I say, oh, to be young and dumb again. Oh, pal, don't you know that the banks absolutely care about this 1 minute FVG? Yep. Read 'em and weep. Read 'em and weep. You know why I don't have a wife? Why? Is it because my BBCs are fucking too intimidating? Let me look at this thing. Sorry. You know, I should try to make one stream like PG-13. All right, let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. All right, come on. Reset. Whoop, whoop. All right. Please tell me. Please tell me why I don't have a wife. Please tell me. Please. No, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I take it back. Listen, I'm just a fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy. Oh, just a city boy. Born and raised in South Detroit. Who took the fucking midnight train going anywhere. That's all I can tell you. A singer in a smoky room. The smell of NQ and cheap perfume. He took the midnight open going anywhere. Just a city boy. Born and raised in South Detroit. He took that FVG going anywhere. You guys feeling what I'm feeling right now? You guys feel that? It's like tingly, right? I kind of like that. That was good. All right. Yeah, another sip of coffee will do. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right, end of the 10 a.m. macro here. We seem like we're moseying our way ever so slowly towards this London low. Market don't seem to be in no hurries. Come on, market. Let's get a move on. Getting old here. Come on.
Why? Mr. Market, why?
Oh, boys, listen, regardless of market conditions, we're still going to analyze it like the banks and have a good time doing it. That's all I know. That's all I know. Regardless of how price gets from point A to point B, we're going to do it with the banks, and we're going to have fun doing it. All right? Is that a deal? Is that a deal, chat? Is that a deal? Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I think Kendrick Lamar did sing that one. Yesterday, I saw a VP trader, volume profile trader, say, "Oh my God, these fucking FVGs actually work." Dude, it all works. A lot of the times, the levels that you see, you know, like a PD array workout, it usually lines up with other stuff too. Like usually where the reversal takes place, in like using ICT concepts, you'll see other strategies have you know what I mean? Like it's the same levels for most strategies. It just kind of depends on the condition and some, you know, maybe some nuanced things, but it's just different ways to read the market at the end of the day. What's up, Jacob? Tyler, my wife said you should learn singing a new song. Always the same. Wow, your wife has listened in on some streams before is what you're telling me. First of all, welcome, Jacob and Mrs. Jacob. Sorry, I don't know your last name there. I can only refer to you as Mrs. Jacob K 9509. I will absolutely take your feedback into consideration, and I do thank you for your feedback. As we're always looking to improve the show here at Tyler Trades Media. So I do appreciate the feedback. Thank you, Mrs. Jacob K 9509. Also, sorry to disappoint. Just a city boy. No. You can imagine, though, right? All right. Well, we're just waiting here, boys. We're just waiting. We might have to run a giveaway just to pass the time. We might have to. When in Rome, I guess. Damn. So what you're telling me, Mrs. Jacob K9509, is you aren't hitting the Spotify repeat button. You know what I mean? Like if you went to your Spotify right now. If you went to your Spotify, right? You ain't hitting this. You're not hitting the enable repeat on that one. You want the new. She want that new. You know, listen, you women in the chat, I got to tell you, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. You know what I mean? I could pick a new song and it might suck, right? The grass isn't always greener. I'm trying to tell you, it's greener where you water it. It's greener where you water it. Okay, just a gentle reminder. Just a gentle reminder. Hey, listen, don't shoot the messenger. Just giving you some wisdom here. Come on. Jeez Louise, tough crowd.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had.
You did.
I gave you everything I had.
That's all I can give you. Gave you all I got. All right. What is everybody thinking here? Got this 5-minute OB tap. I don't know if we can get this continuation. Just really waiting for market to do something. Where's that meme of that stick figure like poking the thing? Do something. That's kind of what we're doing right now. What is this? Literally since 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, we have been stuck in. That's crazy that this is a 40-point range. I mean, look at this 1-minute barcode right now. Let me zoom in on that. Somebody screenshot this. I feel like you could redeem this for an account or something. Somebody screenshot this, send this into like Tradeify support and see if they will see if this scans you like a free account. It might. It might. Insufficient funds. Ah, shit. Listen, you can't hate a guy for trying. Can't hate a guy for trying. The number one resource is resourcefulness. All right? That's right. Jot that down. Jot that down. Share the playlist. The playlist is just a bunch of royalty-free, like, lo-fi. I did mix in a little bit of, like, EDM just to get the vibe up from time to time. But, yeah, Stream Beats by Harris Heller. This is, like, royalty-free music. Some lo-fi. So if you just look up Stream Beats by Harris Heller, he's got like a bunch of different albums. And then Creator Mix has a bunch of different stuff, some a little bit more upbeat type stuff, if you will. But yeah, all I do is I just play this elevator music on repeat during streams. Some people love it, some people don't, but listen, YouTube, you know what I mean? What can I do? Prince is in along. I don't love that, Prince. I'm not going to lie, but I do wish you the best. I do wish you the best. Anything can happen at the end of the day. You're always one Trump tweet away from madness. I think I like the continuation short, though. I say that as the candle is draking lower. A singer in a smoky room. All right, I got it. All right, sorry, Mrs. J. I'm sorry. I'll sing a different song. What else we got in the arsenal, man? I don't even know at this point. We did. Ooh, why didn't I notice that? We traded up into the 15-minute gap. I did not even notice that. I'm too busy fucking around with the chat. That's what's going on. Let's lock in. 15-minute gap, 1 minute change in the state. Oh. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? $15-minute gap tap, a 1 minute change in the state of delivery. Hold the phone for now. Hold the phone. Hand on the holstered pistol. Everybody fucking relax. Ooh. God, I hate that, dude. I don't want to get stuck in barcode. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Nah, let's tape. I'm gonna tape read this one. I don't like it. It just feels wrong. But you can see the logic here. 15-minute gap tap. We're still holding this 5-minute OB. 1 minute change in the state lower. It could work. It could work. I'm just I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm gonna be a little I'm gonna be a sissy here. But that is the logic with that idea. I'm gonna check it out though. I'm not gonna take this. I'm afraid, all right? I'm afraid. You want to break me down? You want to hear me say it? All right, I'm afraid. We'll tape read it though. We'll tape read it. Which means it'll probably work out perfect. Let me just put this up here so nobody gets confused. Someone will come in here in 2 minutes and be like, Tyler, are you in this? Nice trade, W. Yeah, well, the reason I'm tape reading it is just because of, like, this is just not. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if I can't identify this as if I can't identify this as poor conditions, then I maybe should find a different career. That was my internal dialogue. I just, you know, looking like the right decision. That's why this was a tape read. Thank goodness. Holy shit. Holy shit. Immediate. You know what I mean though? Like if you have trouble identifying poor conditions with this, might not only want to get your eyes checked, but might want to start thinking about filling out that McDonald's application, because you're gonna need it. Yeah, well, we might do a giveaway here to pass the time, because we're probably just waiting. I mean, we got 9 minutes till 10:30. It's really kind of our next, like, semi-significant window, but see this hourly now. Hourly, bruh, are we gonna leave those London lows in this hourly? We were talking about this. This could happen where the hourly still holds the gaps after filling them both in. We have had a gap fill now. Both ES and NQ have filled these inefficiencies. So is that all we were destined to do? Just make that price efficient and continue our trek to the upside. I don't love the equal lows. I don't love that, especially with no SMT. I don't love that, but we'll see. Obviously, we're smack dab in the middle of the hour, too. So 1022. What's up with these 1020 pumps? Fair value gap tap on ES. Oh. Ooh. Taking me higher, higher, higher off the ground. The 20 macro? Dude, it must be. ICT was lying. He said there's no such thing. Yeah, apparently there is, though. Apparently there is when you're in chop like this. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, let's I think I'm gonna do the prudent thing here. Let the 15-minute and 30-minute close. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh. Oh? Are you saying what I think you're saying? Guys, is the market saying what I think it's trying to say right now? Can somebody confirm or deny? It's literally like a 1-hour trade, though. It's the only shitty part. Unless you get this fill up here. I'm doing it. Wish me luck. Six micros, chat. Shar. Equal low. I'm gonna go break even as soon as we run these out. Oops. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, remember that talk I was just having with myself about the McDonald's application? I might need that here. Wow. You guys remember when I was saying that? You guys remember that? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh boy. Right back above the cap here. Oh, shucks. Well, that is a bummer. Yeah, probably a stop out income in here. We're inversing this gap now. It doesn't really pay for me to close it here. I'm not saving myself too much, and we did SMT this ES high. So that's kind of the last hope here, is that we get 97% retracement and then respect. Like that. BPR. Moment of truth. New 30-minute just opened up. That was right at the open of that candle. New 30, new 15 opened up. This is how the previous 15-minute candle closed. Would obviously be nice if that is the high. Let's check the 30. We do have a 30-minute gap above here, though, now. That sucks. Tell me why. Yeah, I just don't like the 30-minute. This looks problematic. Big freaking gap left up here. Boys, right about now, well, basically after 1 minute, I was regretting fucking around because I'm in fear of finding out now. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Learn from me. Learn from me. Ill-advised. Avoidable. For sure. No one to blame but myself. Yeah. Yeah. Let's forget that happened. Glad I went to micros. Now we're into the 30-minute gap. But yeah, the logic behind that was just the 15-minute inefficiency holding with that 15-minute close. And then we obviously, I guess on the lower time frames, we just generated all this liquidity above London. Got induced in right there with this inversion. Might just have to delete the 1 minute from my trading view for the morning sessions. Doesn't do me any good. A micro or a macro? A micro is just a 10 times less, 10 times smaller position than a mini contract. So like five micros would be 1/2 of one mini contract. I had 6 micros on that trade. Yeah, try to get away with one there. Ill-advised. I'm not gonna be able to defend that one very well. That's like one of those losses where you're kind of embarrassed. I don't want to post. I'm not gonna want to post about that one. I already know. I already fucking know. I already know. And then you just let the internet crucify you. Absolutely crucify you. As kind of deserved. You guys know those trades? You guys ever have trades like those where you're just like, I know. I know. You don't got to say anything. It's kind of like when you say something you know that your wife's going to get pissed about. She just gives you the look. You're just like, I know. I know. I know. Save it. Like the moment it happens, you just know. Yeah, one of those. One of those. What about the longs? No, I don't know. I think in all seriousness, if I had a little bit more discipline, I should just be flat on the day right now. I don't know. I don't even love the longs. I don't really even love the longs, but at least not yet. I'm just not like convinced enough yet. Like, you guys will love the longs right now, but if in the next 1 or 2 minutes we're inversing all of this, you're not going to love the longs anymore, will you? I don't know. I guess we'll see. What's wrong with the trade? What's wrong with the trade is just, like, I was literally, like, 3 minutes before taking the trade, or 4 or 5 minutes, whatever it was. I was literally talking about how conditions are shit. Making jokes, saying, like, if you can't recognize this as poor conditions, you should probably find a new career. And then 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh, yeah, now I'm convinced. So, yeah, that's why. Peace out, Dynamite. First presented is up here. Leaving those London lows, boys. Is that what we're about to do here? We're in first presented right now? I don't think we are. On ES, maybe? No, we're not. Unless you're looking at a different time frame. Supreme says he's printing like usual. Wow, it must be nice to have a huge wiener. It must be nice to have just a huge wiener. Save some women for the rest of us. Looking at Supreme here, he's printing as usual. He says, to know something truly, you must forget its name. To know something truly, you must first forget its name. I love how that makes no sense. Nice is this a toucan? What is this? Parrot? Nice parrot. Devil May Cry 5 Dante versus Virgil. Epic fight. Are you what you eat? What do you got going on here, Supreme?
The invariant core of food synthesis is this: your body runs to parallel, simultaneous operating systems for processing what you eat. The first is the slow, wetware system of chemical digestion, you know. It is brutal, inefficient, brain and your hormones. This is the synthesis you were seeking. The alternative.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
You know what I mean? Oh boy. It's all love, Supreme. I just like fucking with people, if you can tell. I hope you're printing, my friend. Just printing, bro. All right, Supreme, calm down. Oh, look, he's mad now. He's mad. He's so mad. Supreme, take a joke, pal. It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, my man. It's listen. You listen. It's a sick parrot. I gave you your props. It's good. You got a nice parrot. Is that your parrot, or was that just like you just went to Google and Googled parrot and just like said, yeah, that looks like a good profile picture? Listen, I had a buddy once that had a parrot. He didn't keep it very long, though. He only kept it for like 3 months. Everyone's like, why did you get a fucking parrot? I'm chill, my dude, enjoying the stream. Just sad you didn't take my game plan before the open. I don't take anybody's game plans. All right. New 15-minute candle. And macro incoming here, boys. In 5 minutes. Let's load up a giveaway though while we wait. I don't see anything that I want to take right now. Let's do a spinning wheel. How do I clear this? There we go. All right. All right, boys. Let me make a keyword here quick, and just a quick heads up. No spamming, boys. No spamming. Just type the keyword in one time, and that will put you in the giveaway for a select 50K account. Let's see. What do we want the keyword to be? Can I make it spin for 45 minutes? I fucking wish. All right, I think I got it. Keyword if you would like to be entered into the giveaway, boys and girls, is parrot. Parrot is the keyword for the giveaway, boys and girls. If you want to be in the giveaway, type parrot in the chat one time. Parrot in the chat one time. And then we'll run the giveaway here shortly. We'll run it shortly. Macro beginning here in a couple of minutes. Keith and Zane, thanks for subscribing. Did he subscribe just so he could type parrot in the chat is the question. Let's see. No, not yet. Not yet. If I win gift to Tom, actually taken in, I can do that if you want. I'm kind of hoping, hang on, let me see here. Let me search. Let me search. Oh yeah, Tom's in here. Tom, you're in there. No Supreme though. He didn't want to type parrot. Supreme didn't want to be in it. Darn it. Darn it. All right, macro beginning here. Should we do the giveaway? Should we do the giveaway now or should we do it a little later? There's 5-minute gap tap. This is like perfect OTE. Well, boys, at least the silver bullet hour was very silver bullet hour-y today. You blew up? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Now is good. Up 4K unfunded, it's nice. This motherfucker is locked. All right, so we've traded up to OTE of this opening range. So far, showing some respect. Just rebalance this 5-minute. See. Little 2-minute change in state, 2-minute inverse. Just worried about this 5-minute sponsoring a new high. Might end up looking for shorts to the same target that we had earlier, boys. Silver exploded. It exploded up or down. Someone said gold was going crazy too. Well, gold's flying. Man. Showing respect here. Yeah, guys, I am going to join this short. I'm going to see if we can get that move down towards these London lows now. Break even for me probably be like down here by midnight. Internal low, hourly open, New York midnight. At that point, we're well over 1 hour. Dump it. Dump it. Tanya's in a buy. I guess we'll see what happens. Go run out to Tanya. Go get her stop-loss, please. Mr. Market, please go hit Tanya's stop-loss. Please. Yeah, guys, we'll run the giveaway after the we'll run the giveaway after this trade here. Or if we're in this trade for like 2 hours, we'll do it like mid-trade, but please not another 2-hour trade today. Please. Please go through my take profit, please. Got like 2 minutes left on this hourly candlestick. Yeah, blue 60, I would say so. Yeah. I just never mark it out just because I try to not mark out everything because I just like my charts clear and clean for the most part. A lot of time, I'm always watching my other monitors too with other time frames, 5, 15, hourly. Man, this 5-minute gap is like a wall right now. Please get below it, please. 1 minute till the hourly close. How will we close? How will we close? How will we close? Yeah, I feel good about it if once we get below this gap, this 5-minute gap. Feel pretty good about it. Oh, it closed right in it. Right in it, it closed. See what this hourly does. New hour. Let's get an open, high, low. Por favor. Five-minute bearish gap. No, please no stop loss hit. No, please no. No, I don't want to hit the stop loss, please. I want to hit target. I want to hit my target, please. Please go to my target, Nasdaq. Dude, this 5-minute gap is like a literal floor. We're in between 2 5-minute gaps right now, by the way. Well, this is fun. Time is at 11:03. Don't look depressed. I just kind of want the market to move here. Yeah, get that toaster ready, Chris. Maybe gonna need it. Maybe, maybe not. Second trade. No, this is my second attempt going for like this London low and these lows here. Well, boys, are we gonna get this 2-hour trade after all, or what? Perfect equal high on ES. Love that. Oh, you know what I mean? I took the midnight train going anywhere. Yeah. Well, I don't know. What can I say? Not risking too much here, but geez, Louise. Watch us hit this 618 in first presented gap and then sell off. I don't know. I did not get filled on my stop there, apparently. That'd be wild. Still in it. It didn't fill my stop yet. Should I do the old zoom in trick? Wow. Literally one tick from stop as of now. Oh, come on. Any second now. There it is. Finally. All right. 2 losses on shorts. Chet. Let's do this giveaway. Let's do this shit. Down 1K across accounts, even, pretty much. Just another day in the oil fields. All right, boys. Best of luck. 50K select account with Tradeify. And your winner is... Someone said parrot. Your winner is... Jolin. Jolin, are you there, Jolin? It's been a while since we started the giveaway, so maybe they left. If they're not here, we'll re-roll. Jolin. 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 Jolin's here, boys and girls. Jolin, shoot me a DM on Instagram or Twitter, or if you're in the Discord, you can submit a ticket. Just send me a screenshot of your YouTube profile so I know that it is you. All right? But Jolin is indeed here. Jolin is indeed here. Congrats, Jolin. I'll get you the code here after stream, boys. Well, let's run a quick review, shall we? Yeah, ultimately, it's just looking like hourly candles. Ultimately, which we were talking about it, but respecting here, I ended up taking 2 plays off of internal FEGs, hoping that they would sponsor a new low, which we are not getting at the moment. We just tapped the 618, so we are still in OTE. Like, in theory, this short could still play out technically, but yeah, we ended up holding this 5-minute gap like a freaking wall. So it sucks. Perhaps this continuation higher. I don't know. Kind of. I don't really regret the second trade. I do regret the first trade. We've kind of already beat that horse though, so I'm not gonna be too redundant about that. I regret this trade. I don't regret this trade, to be honest. You know, 11 o'clock macro, traded up into OTE. We were in, obviously, filling 15 and 30 minute inefficiencies here, and then ended up getting, you know, this ended up being a 2-minute inversion here, pulled back, waited for it to respect this gap here, and then that is when I finally joined the trade, as this candle here started coming down. Right as it started flipping bearish, I ended up market executing. That was my entry there. So I thought I was extremely patient, but I guess just not patient enough. See what happens here quick. This is 11.17. So we just hit OTE, just retested that first presented fair value gap. If this just melts, that'll be so fucking funny. It'll be so funny in the not funniest of ways. Previous hourly high sweep. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna watch this for like a few more minutes. I just want to kind of see what it does. I don't know if I'll take anything else on this action right now. We'll see. Never say never. But yeah, I've already done 2 attempts inside of this range, so I don't know if it would be the wisest decision to keep pushing it. I just have to take the L and walk. What's your thoughts, though, boys? What's hitting first? Buy side, 739. Buy side or sell side? I guess this is looking at 530s. 730s or 530s? That's crazy. That's a 200-point range. Isn't that crazy? This is 200 points. None. Yeah, the poll was bullish though. So I guess well, we're still bearish since open, but obviously if this is sell side of the curve, buy side of the curve, like we'll run this out and we'll be back to even pretty much, but yeah. Not really too fast moving markets though. Big day yesterday though. A lot of movement. The prize was a select 50K account with Tradeify. We did the giveaway at like 45, I think. Something like that. And then we were in this trade, so we were just waiting for that. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, boss? Yes, Louis. The first presented fair value gap is just the first fair value gap in regular trading hours. So if I go to regular trading hours, you can see here no gaps, no gaps, no gaps, and then here's the first 1 minute fair value gap. I mean, you can have a first presented, 5 minute, 15, whatever. Obviously with the time frames. It's funny. I guess I'm just now. Is this the first? Yo, this is the first presented 5 minute gap. No shit. Almost filled the opening range gap. Did we fill it on ES? No. Almost got the fill on this. Not quite, unless we're, let me check. Shoot. Well, alrighty, boys. Yeah, it looks like we're just manipulating lower and slowly grinding up buy side of the curve here. That's kind of what it's looking like. So, yeah, shoot, probably going to call it here for the morning. I'll keep you guys updated in the or on X if I take anything else. I'll try to record it as well, as long as I'm at my PC. But yeah, man, slower, kind of a slower, grindier market right now. But at this point, honestly, yeah, if we were going to see lower, to me, like this probably should have been the move. So I do think higher probably makes more sense now. So all right, boys. I guess without further ado, though, congrats on the giveaway winner, Jolin. Shoot me a DM or open a ticket on Discord, whichever you prefer. And looking ahead to tomorrow. What do we got? Last day of the World Economic Forum meetings, PMI 9:45, consumer sentiment 10 a.m. All right, boys. So we got some news tomorrow as well. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Send a ticket in Discord. All right, sweet. I'll check after this, Jolin, and I'll send you the code here in a little bit. Appreciate you, boys and girls. Hit the like button on your way out if you would not mind, and I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Peace and love, everybody.
Our trade sits at his desk, coffee in hand. The NASDAQ charts on his screen, he's in command. He's a day trader, chasing dollars and dreams. Using ICT concepts, he's got some tricks up his sleeves. From Fibonacci retracements to volume spread analysis, Tyler knows the smart money. He's gaining an advantage. He watches the market like a hawk in the sky. With every tick and every turn, he's catching the high. Running with the smart money, kicking up dust. Tyler trades a day trader you can trust. Dancing with the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire. With the bulls, riding with the bears, making moves, taking risks, he's a millionaire.